Welcome to the stew, let's turn up the heat. If Deb's the host, bringing laughs to the street. Let's stir it up, bring the laughter now. Deb will dish and spill and how. Comedy Stew Podcast. Deb will dish and how. We're all in the mix. Grab a seat and start this stew right now. Topics all over the Dabbleverse news. Buckle up, we've got great news. You know the stew's got a special taste. Don't miss out, there's no time to waste. Podcast, Deb will dish it how. We're all in the mix. Grab a seat and let's start this stew right now.
Turn it on.
So take a seat and let's unwind. Deb's on the mic, one of a kind. Every update and headline she'll dish. The stew will grant your every wish. Podcast, Deb will dish it how. We're all in the mix. Grab a seat, let Deb start this stew right now. Comedy Stew Knots. Start this stew right now.
Hey, how are ya? Happy Sunday, Funsters. Oh, I just realized I have my closet open there. But I hope you like the new intro that was made by DJ Electra, and that is just fabulous. I think it's cool as shit. So hope you're all doing well. This week is uneventful for me. I don't have much to say about it. And Oscar Electric, I love Oscar Electric. Hi Deb, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Up. All right, turn up the mic. How is that? How is that, Big Dubs? Big Dubs? Big Dub Dub Dub. And hello, Pel L. How you doing? So, not much going on this week. A lot with Steel Toe, but we're not really going to get into it because I think Patrick and Win by Two have covered it really well. So, check them out and their coverage on Patrick. But Patrick kind of stepped on a rake there with this whole lawsuit, and it's should have been settled the other day, but now it goes on and on. All right, thank you, Saint Ranger. He says, good sound. I can hear you, but halfway. Good. Hello. Hi, Metal. Hold on one second. I'm going to close that. I hate that closet is open, but I do have a cool walk-in closet, so I am proud of it. But hold on one sec. So I did close that. I did put I have a cardboard box with the recycles from the room here. So I threw that in there too. And Oscar Electric, I love Oscar Electric. It says, Deb, you're amazing. We still like to hear your perspective on things. It's the Dabbleverse. And Oscar Electric, I love your AI photos and videos. They make me laugh, even when I'm the subject of them. They make me really laugh. You're so talented, and it's amazing. And St. Ranger says, A-OK sound now. So what went on this week was Steel Toe got put in the clink briefly, and he bonded out. So he paid $5,000 to get out, and he went home. he went home to his little dog, and everything was cool. And kudos to Patrick Melton for flying out there. I'd love to do that and just like go to Stonies and stuff like that. They have like bras hanging up. It's a real biker bar. I'd probably bring some nasty ass bra and give it to them. But didn't notice. I'm like reading all this. Where's Daniel? Where's Daniel? Daniel does Thursdays. Daniel is taking off for the month. So testy test. I'm sorry. We might have some Patrick news in this month or next. I do know he got sent fencing supplies, like actual offense, not like fencing, yeah, like for sport. And he told the guy to put it in the back, and then he yelled at him, and the cops were called, and all that crazy stuff. And it says his listeners are gonna get the biggie monster. Rakeda is a monster. Well, Rakeda, Steel Toe, I don't know, it's all crazy. I'll be honest with you guys. Don't send out new photos. I'm not trying to victim blame, but don't send out nude photos that you don't expect to be spread around on the internet. And, like I said, I feel bad for her, Kayla. But seriously, you sent a nude photo to Steel Toe, and then you sent it to Gino, and Gino has been saying lately he's jerking off to it or whatever. That's disgusting. But don't send out nude photos, please. And yes, Aaron is a goofy guy with a bad show. Aaron's show could be good. Like, I see the talent there. And I was talking to Dan, and we see the talent in Aaron, but it's beg, 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 beg. Speaking of beg, okay, wait. Eva says, I don't want to say Ewa, but I'll say Eva. She didn't send any photos, Deb. Okay, I have that wrong, so I apologize. Gino is a useless sleaze. Well, we are working on a Gino. I want to add a Gino flat broke interstitial. So we're working on that. We're going to show you when he wears a ripped t-shirt, when he's barefoot waiting for the subway, so different things. So Flat Broke Gino is coming soon with the Red Bar theme. St. Ranger, wow. Hey, St. Ranger, I just want to tell you, have it here. This awesome knife. I keep it up here, and I've used it for many things. So it was a wonderful gift. I have not gotten any prezzies this week or last week, but that's okay. How about we bring out some guests? What do you think about that? Let me click on which one should we do? Should we do the aliens? We'll do the aliens and bring them on right now. You guys know them. You guys love them, and they're coming here soon. Hi, baby. How you doing?
Very good, but I've got to say, there's a thing on the bottom of this mic, like a button that I didn't know was there before, and I touched it. So is the audio changed?
It's better, actually. It's like way better.
Yeah.
You were real
Oh,
loud earlier. This is great. Whatever you did, keep doing it.
then I'm not gonna touch nothing. Hello, Deb. Hello.
Ah,
Hello,
Yuski,
unknown
how are
clown.
ya? Harley Quinn, how are you? My favorite crazy clown. Look at you. You have gloves on now.
I'm
You.
being demure, or however you say it, demure. Oh,
Deb,
oh,
how long in until we get to hear your mommy impression?
Don't know. I don't like you talking about my mommy impression. I already called Ray. Ray says no. So that's my mommy impression. That's old. I haven't done her in a while, so I'm sorry if it's a little off, but I know you love it.
I think it's hilarious, and so that's sort of the thing about the Dabbleverse that I like is there's so many people in it, but there's very few like characters. And
Right.
and Mommy's definitely a character. Like she's always ready to fight people. She's always in these intense, controversial, edgy feuds. I
Right.
fucking love it.
I love it, and I don't know what like lately she's been up to. So I think she's been kind of quiet. Have I missed anything, Yuzi?
I don't. I've seen this probably crossing the line. I've seen a photograph of her daughter, legal age, by the way. I'm not being a PDF, and I'd bang her like Lars Ulrich's snare drum on the Saint Anger album. Respectfully.
Right, right. All right. So, Eva says Toe took the photo with his phone, one side saying with the other without consent. We do not know for sure. So, we really don't know for sure. But my whole thing is don't voluntarily send out naked photos. And if you've gotten naked photos that they didn't send you, don't pass them on to your buddies. Either way, it's not cool. Even if the person sends you the photo, you can look at it and don't pass it on to your friends. So either way, I feel bad for her in this situation that
You know,
she's getting victimized.
no, she probably had a coming, bitch. But I remember once because my name is Adam, and one of my good friends is called Alan. And once his wife accidentally Snapchatted me an underwear photograph. So, so I quickly took a screenshot and then I deleted the photo, of course. But she had
No,
some
you
fart
didn't.
box on it.
No, you kept it. You kept it. Come
No, I
on.
kept the screenshot, but the photo I deleted. I have standards, but I did not want it.
And Easy123 says, Dad must have photos out there. No, I don't. I know better than that. I'm pretty mellow and vanilla. I'm kind of modest, so I don't do stuff like that. And I wanted to just say, I got to put the banner up. Hold on. Okay.
I just have male feet pictures.
Hey, put them down. I think Dan was supposed to do a goal. I said 10 $2 super chats, and I show my feet. But he had like something like last week, like something that went up to 50 that I do jumping jacks. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to make that. I don't want to make that super chat goal. No, no,
Still,
no. And we got none, so I was so happy. I didn't want to jump around. And
well, at least you opened the show with proof that you can actually walk. I've recorded with Lemmy about 50 million times, and I've never seen any evidence of her standing or walking.
yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe that's why she's so protective of Quad. But I want to know what's going on.
Well, I do walk. I don't spend a lot of time in the chair, but I do laugh at Quad Father. I'm not Quad Father. At
For not being able to walk?
no, I take it back. I laugh at Karmic because he yells at Quad Father about the chair and all this, and I'm like, God damn, you spend as much time in a chair as Quad Father, maybe a little bit more. You know,
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
the,
he's in a chair all the time. That's his trademark. The
but
big brown chair.
Yeah, but the thing about Quad that I think is so hilarious is that he has probably more to complain about life than anybody else. Yet he's one of the more positive, happy-go-lucky people out there,
I agree.
which is weird. He should be fucking miserable. He can't
Right.
walk. He's stupid. He's fucking ugly. He sounds gay. All negatives.
All negative.
All
Just
negatives.
terrible. I just really want to know, like going back to Deb walking earlier, is the opinion of the chat. Were you team open closet door or do you prefer the door closed? I was already used to the closet door being open and now I'm having a hard time adjusting.
I don't know. Shall I open it back up? You can see like my hoodies hanging in there.
I
And
mean, that's what I like. That's
oh,
one of my kinks.
okay.
Yeah,
All right. Hold
I'd
on. Hold
like
on.
to know
Talk
about.
amongst yourselves. We're gonna see what the chat thinks. Hold on.
Okay, well, Dad won't be able to hear this, but if you look closely, you'll be able to see a
Bring up
box
all the
with
pornography.
Yeah, you'll see a box with the pack of batteries on top of it. I wonder what that is.
It's definitely something that takes batteries.
Yeah, and I don't think it's skill electric. So that's my idea for a really good soup, Dr. Harley.
That's it. Excellent, excellent points made.
Thank you.
Yes.
What I miss? What I miss? You like that better? It's open. I can
Yeah, we were just talking soup.
We were talking guy talk. Hey, why did you get up and open your closet door just now?
I did it for you. I did it for you.
Why? What did I?
Don't make me go back. You wanted me to prove again I can walk?
Yeah, we were just taking the temperature of the chat. They just wanted to make sure that you could walk. Yes.
I don't think it was ever in doubt. Let me see how we doing. Look at that dumper. Yeah, dump dump dump. All right, so let's see. Lemmy equals heavy hangers. I don't have that. I don't know what I have. I have like little. I don't know what they are. Little potatoes. Little Cardiffs. But
Little Cardiff Electrics.
every time I make baked potatoes and stuff, I'm like, I'm making a baked Cardiff. Ha ha ha. Baking them, smothering them with tinfoil. I'm stabbing them with a fork. And he comes out great every time, though.
Well, that photo of the real Cardiff got doxed online, and he has himself a set of tits too. So it all comes back together.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the real Cardiff is fine. I mean, we're all human beings and stuff, and I've seen worse. I mean, he looks like a regular guy, so
Yeah, he never claimed he was like some bodybuilder with like the face of Thor or anything like that.
I don't think anybody did. I don't think any of us.
You think Thor's good looking?
Oh, he's a hunk of a man.
All right. Let's see. St. Ranger goes 10 by 2 is only 20. There should be a bikini level. Forget shoes. April wearing a bikini on steel toe made me laugh. No, we're trying to make something accessible. And by the way, all the super chats, the gross, not the net, we know the difference, 100% will go towards Ski Mask's family to get Kevin a headstone and help out in any way we can, and we'll match that as well. So give me a couple bucks so I don't feel like so embarrassed doing that.
You know, it's so sad because I accidentally sent Ski Mask a DM the other day because I seen an MLC clip and it was such a shit episode of MLC that I thought, oh, he's gonna love this. And it was Kevin and Stevie Lou talking hockey, and it was just like, who gives a fuck? And you could see that Brendan immediately wasn't listening, and I thought Ski would love how shit this was, but he's dead.
Yes, I was going to call him last week, and I didn't. Thank God, because he's dead.
Exactly.
Imagine leaving a voicemail.
And you know what's going to be the worst thing now? That if Mr. Kill Everything quits drinking, because he was my favorite to Unalive. And now Ski Mask did it, and I think, well, this just goes to show you don't have to be a fat out of shape bastard to have drink related problems. And fucking Mr. Kill Everything's only 38. What the fuck? That's terrifying. He looks like shit.
I thought he was way older.
I really he was about 45. I mean, no joke. I've known for a while how, let's say, young he is. But when I heard it, I was like, what? This was months ago. And they were like, oh, Mr. Killy's only 38. I was like, what? And I don't want to make fun. You know, we all look whatever way we do and however, old we look. I mean, Carmick actually looks pretty good. He's 42. I think he looks very youthful. And,
he's a ginger.
They age bad, man. Those Irish. No offense.
Whoa.
No, Irish, man. I got Irish in me. Don't worry. I stay out of the sun because of it. But the Irish and the gingers age like shit. Their skin is like paper. When you go out in the sun, it's like a magnifying glass on a piece of paper. It just crinkles and burns.
Yeah, I go out in the sun for 10, 15 minutes maximum, and that's me for a week. And that's not even a joke. I get face blisters if I'm out in the sun for too long.
Oh God! Damn.
Hey, we're getting some super chats. Guess what? I get to play this. Are you guys ready? I'm going to play the little super chat song. Are you ready for this?
Yay!
Ready?
Just the one with the
Ready?
M-bomb in it.
Yeah, no M-bombs. Get out of
Oh.
here. No M-bombs. This is a family-friendly show. No M-bombs. We love everybody. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. I love doing that.
Isn't
I love
it-
just playing that.
And that's the thing I'm gonna say. So many people go, "Oh, why do you do this stuff? Why do you do this stuff?" Because it's fucking fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. I think it's absolutely fun.
Yeah, it's creative.
$9.99. Nick at Fort Wayne. Nick at Fort Wayne got yelled at apparently by Shuley. The other night I saw on Hackverse Anonymous that they were mad at Nick at Fort Wayne. He sent them a super chat and then they got mad at him. I forget what Nick said. So Nick, if you want to let us know, that'd be awesome. And Saint Ranger 1959, $9.99. Thank you so much. You're an awesome person. So is Nick in Fort Wayne. And we've got, look at them. They're coming in. They're coming in. I've never had this. Michaela, 1999. Thank you so much, Michaela. Pista packing mama. She's got the gun. She spins them. She's not dealing with no trolls in Vegas at the Plaza Hotel. And then we have Mr. Pell L, $20. Thank you. $20 from Mr. Pell L. 1999. All the ones that end in 99 are the iPhone ones, so they're cool too. They round up. Nick of Fort Wayne, St. Ranger. I love St. Ranger, and I love Nick of Fort Wayne and Michaela. I love all yous, all y'alls.
Now, why aren't you taking your phone out and snapping a picture?
Oh, I know. I need to remember this. Oh, Twitter.
So you can go back and look at your memories later. It's like, I remember that day. Look at that super
remember
chat.
that day 5 years ago when Nick of Fort Wayne sent me $9.99. I swear to God, I was so happy. I told my
I think you
relative-
just accidentally dropped an hit bump just now.
Yeah,
It
I
didn't
heard that.
sound like you said Nick in Fort Wayne.
I
It sounded
said
like you said
Nick.
something else in Fort
Stop!
Wayne.
I said Nick. I never say that N-word shit. I don't. We're family friendly.
You called him N-word shit? Jesus.
Jesus Christ! You're gonna get me in trouble here. I'm gonna
Hello,
lose
ski mask family. This one's for you.
I'm gonna lose the money here that I'm trying to send to Ski Mask.
Do you know
And
how
if
much
I was a man, I'd show my ball back. But we got somebody wait. I've kept somebody waiting. We do have an addition to this show. We have a band of sorts. We have an accompanying. I can never say that. Accompanist. And his name is the Mr. Blue Sky Band, and I forgot.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I was like being like such a J and counting the money. I forgot he was back there.
Jesus.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
Please don't order any more strikes on, nuclear places.
He goes,
Please.
hello, there's an N backstage. And there is. He's a Norwegian. He's our second favorite Norwegian aside from Nicky Norton. So let's get him out here. Let me find a good intro.
Yeah.
We already did
And
the
also
aliens. Let's
Also,
do the...
he's the second biggest penis on a Norwegian, apart from Nicky Norton. Yeah.
I haven't looked, but I'd say yeah. Right, let's give him a proper intro. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Blue Sky. Hello, everybody.
Hello again. Good to see you again, Mr. Blue Sky.
Good to see you.
Welcome back, Mr. Blue. I'm so happy to see you again.
Thank you.
Yes, it's good to have you here. I'm sorry I forgot about you there. I saw you come in, and then I was like busy chatting, and then they were talking about N words and this words and that word. So
Yeah, and
very much
feet
apologize.
pics and
Feet
Oh,
pics.
yeah.
everything.
Oh,
Hey, show
yeah.
us your feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
oh, me?
My feet?
Yes, your feet. I want to see Mr. Blue Sky's
I
feet.
do too. I want to see Norwegian.
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Here it comes. Now, you all send in your chats. Look at what you got there.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
just
That's
immaculate.
amazing. When the feet don't see the sun, like they don't in Norway, they are beautiful. They're soft and they're smooth.
Yeah.
And Ray Davido. These people used to be M words. That is true. That is true. They were only white recently, right? Isn't that true? And the Italians, you know.
see, people are thinking of Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy, because their lead singer was black and Irish, but he's dead now.
Oh, okay. There's no such thing. Isn't that, what's his name? Like Leiden or
Listen
something?
to Hughezy coping.
Phil Lynott.
Lynott. Okay, yes.
The lead singer of Thin Lizzy was black and Irish. He was the human version of a Guinness, and so we claimed him because Thin Lizzy kicks ours. Unfortunately, he was the last good black singer that we produced. They're all shite.
So, Guinness is thin.
No, it's black.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've heard Irish people referred to as potato N-words. That is true.
I've heard way worse, but
No, we yell the N word out the window when we're driving past throwing a potato. That's what we do.
Now,
and axe.
now, Hughezy, I did hear
Grenades.
I did hear a rumor. Okay,
Ooh.
around the Dabbleverse.
And bombs.
No N-bombs. I did hear a rumor. A certain tropical fruit has accused you of being an Englishman.
Oh my God, no.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the north of Ireland, not to get a historical thing, is owned by the UK because there used to be slaves here. So the problem is you've got the British Irish who are still okay with that, like the Uncle Toms of the black community.
So EQ is a colonialist devil.
But basically, Eccles' granddad used to own mine.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Southern Irish started the rebellion, which formed the and we kicked the shit out of them back to the UK, and that war's still going on today. And to sum up, Irish people, English people, Coldplay fans.
So Coldplay fans, I think of Bob Levy. I think he's like the only Coldplay fan.
I like Coldplay, but just not the new
Fruit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, early Coldplay had some good songs, but then they became fucking Duran Duran. They just forgot to tell
Oh,
everybody.
Duran Duran is great, though. I love Duran Duran.
I
That's
just
good,
call them
like,
Duran
good-
times 2.
Yeah, but Duran Duran are good because they did it first, and they don't try to hide the fact that they're like a pop group. Coldplay
Right.
try to act like they're fucking Pink Floyd when they're just Brown Floyd. Am I right, everybody?
Yeah.
You are.
Or going back in time. Oh, great. Pale Ale, $20.
That's
Floyd.
from before, but I'm like putting them back up longer, so to highlight them. But yes, thank you, Pell L, for $20. And but talk amongst yourselves. I cannot stand that damn closet is open. I'm sorry, Harley Quinn. I'm a neat freak. I gotta close that, and you can watch my dumper roll.
Press 1 in the chat if you want to keep the closet door open, please.
Yeah, but they get to
Please.
see
Send
my
in your super chats to Beggar to keep it open, please.
They get to see my dumper, as they like to call it, if I walk away. There ain't not much dumper there. It's like a piece of paper with like a... that was slightly crumpled. I have the flattest...
Slightly crumpled dumper. You have a slightly crumpled one.
The
yes.
crumpled dumper.
You don't know how many of our kinks line up with that.
The diaper makes your ass look bigger.
Oh, God!
Oh, no, that's
Man, I
diaper.
don't know about you all, but God, I
Oh.
can just look at a diaper booty all day long.
Oh,
and just,
no, that's
Yeah.
Diaper
I
Dan.
think that's what
Did you
the
shit your
Kardashian
pants,
does.
Dad?
Oh, yeah.
That's like Diaper Dan. And you know what? We're going to play a video while I walk over there. Ready? This is from the O&A forums. I don't know where this lore came from, but there's like, they call Dan Diaper Dan.
Oh,
And
no.
we're laughing. So here we go. This is some AI song. It's so funny. I'm going to play this for 1 minute and 21 seconds while I go close the closet.
Danny boy, you hear the diapers calling, and in court you know that Quasi's bawling. Dan likes poo-poo, the smell is so enthralling. A live podcast, you know that's his calling. So man the toilet, Flavia, and I'll run the live stream. I'll talk diapers, poo-poo, fat girls, and wrestling. Just send me a super chat if you need anything, and once you finish the commode, come suck my ding-a-ling. So Danny boy, you hear the diapers calling, and in court you know that Quasi's bawling. Dan likes poo-poo, the smell is so enthralling. A live podcast, you know that's his calling. So man the toilet, Flavia, and I'll run the live stream. I'll talk diapers, poo-poo, fat girls, and wrestling. Just send me a super chat if you need anything, and once you finish the commode, come suck my ding-a-ling.
Whoa.
Whoa, Mr. Blue Sky was like the main guy.
I took
there.
over everything.
That was cool.
It's like the old days.
It was like, whoa, Mr. Blue Sky. So, yes, that was, I'm just like playing around. I'm like Chad with the sounds. I'm playing around with all the different things.
Speaking of sound real quick, it's like, okay, you know how you have the very first intro video where it has like the panning of the city.
Right.
That music you all picked, I'm assuming Dan picked it, and he got it from the same library that Eric Bischoff uses. So the first time I did your show, I was like, what the fuck am I on Eric Bischoff's podcast? This is his intro music. And, well, I was like, I had all these questions about Monday Nitro in '96. And I'm like,
Dan,
wait, this is Dabbleverse.
Hey, Dr. Harley, have you seen what Eric Bischoff looks like today?
Yes! Oh my God, he's 70 years old and he is ripped. When I saw that same video you did, I was like, is this
can
AI?
somebody
This is
put
a
that?
joke.
Can somebody present that? I'd like to see.
Oh, it's sweet.
You dirty animal.
I'm a dirty animal, or he's a dirty animal. Let's see what he looks like. I always thought he was a good-looking guy, you know. And then
My
when
granddad's
he
ripped,
let his
too.
hair go gray, he was great. What, Mr. Blue Sky?
Yeah.
I hired you to play music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like dinner music while we all talk.
I would prefer if he could play wrestling themes. There's not a lot of
We
not a lot of
play
piano
copyrighted
based.
stuff. Oh my God, no!
Well, there's
Copyright.
plenty of them will fly under the radar. Like Hughezy, aren't you a Smart Mark old school wrestling fan that's kept up with it for about 20 or so years? Am I correct?
I unfortunately work for Conan and Disco Inferno.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. So, yeah, like he could probably play something like, what was you remember this dude? He's from like 2005. His song was Just Look at Me. You remember who I'm talking about? He was part of a Canadian tag team that split up in WWE, and he started kind of dressing like a hot gay biker coming out to Just Look at Me, and it was a piano song.
Not a Robert Conway.
Yeah, that's it. Conway, that's it. He could play that one, and it would never find that on copyright ever.
Conway.
Close enough.
Did you know that the Rock is a closet kiss, allegedly?
No, tell us more.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, but he takes it in the shit pipe.
Oh, good
I think
lord.
half the Dabbleverse takes it in the shitter. So I mean, come
I,
on.
I think half the Dabbleverse would take what they could get.
Aaron's gonna be taking it in the shitter in October. Oh,
As long as it's flesh, it's okay by me.
I was literally just DMing with Aaron there during that song.
oh, poor Aaron. Poor Aaron. How
long as
far
it's
do I have to
flesh.
rewind? $9.99 and I'll rewind it back.
That's right. $10 for an arse.
So we're gonna do the super chat grift. We want some super chats. We're gonna send them all to Ski Mask Dad toward the headstone, and we're also gonna match that. So I appreciate the super chats we already got. We will send them all over there, and if you question it, we'll prove it. So we're not doing a fakey thing. So
How much is a headstone these days?
God, I think it depends. How I've never priced them.
I've never went headstone shopping.
No, I lived around when I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived up the road from a headstone place, and they would have like display models, and you could sort of buy like a fuck up one. You know?
You could find a gently used one, like what was it, Gabe's department store, where you would get returns that were like kind of missing buttons.
Right, you guys. Okay, we got a request. I said I would have some drop-ins. Would you guys like Jake Hudson to come on? Yay
No.
or nay?
No,
I
thank
put
you.
a 1 in the chat if you'd like Jake Hudson to come on, and a 2 if it's a no. So let's see. The inscription does cost money. It actually is a lot of work to make those, and you have to. It's granted,
really not worth it.
Okay, Michaela says his family is extremely well off, so she's trying to tell me to keep the super chats. Tom Myers' parents bought a headstone for him on the same plot. No, Tom Myers' parents bought him a headstone in another state. All right. Okay.
What the
so we
fuck?
got. I don't know what this is. Finger. Oh, we got number 1 fingers. Those are the emojis. They don't show up when I put them on chat, but so it's number 1. Buy a gun in his honor. Okay. So we got Pell says 2, and Not Sure 3 says 1. So we're even. We're even here. Okay.
I would have got drunk for a ski mask in his honor, but I'm supposedly going out to see Alanis Morissette tomorrow, and
Oh my gosh.
I want her to fuck me. So obviously, if I get drunk today, that will lower the chances.
Well, if you want her to fuck you, you got to get her drunk.
No problem.
How old is she?
Doesn't matter.
So we got 2.
She's old enough to party.
enough
She's
to
old
party.
enough to take it in the fart box, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we got an
She's
even
old enough to
score
not
here
notice.
with the Jake Hudson. So we'll let him on. What do you think? We'll let him on.
Yeah.
He's a good drop
No.
in. We can always kick him. That's the power of the stream. So
Yeah.
Can I drop out if he comes in?
No, I don't want you to drop out. Alanis, Dave. Dan says Alanis can still get it. You just need to look like Dave Coulier. Coulier.
Oh, good lord.
Isn't
he
funny?
dead?
Ridiculous bit.
No, but isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that she did it with him? I mean, that is kind of funny. Alan, I'm reading all these chats. Let me get the link. You guys talk amongst yourself. I gotta find the link again.
I'm just waiting for to accuse Ryan Reynolds of abuse, because they used to go out for a long time, and that'd be something that would reignite her career, saying that Deadpool fingered her in the arse while she was watching TV.
All right, let's see. No,
Yeah, this whole thing with Chad made those movies popular again, right? The Deadpool
What's it?
Huh?
or Deathpool or whatever.
No.
Oh, they're unrelated.
But you
Yeah,
know
actually, speaking of wrestling, Mr. Blue Sky with those glasses on reminds me a bit of Sergeant Slaughter.
No, you know who Mr. Blue Sky looks almost exactly like? If he takes the glasses off, he looks like Rhino.
Ah,
Oh,
Like, take the glasses
yeah.
off where he's got his hair pulled back, and Rhino's always had that. Yeah. Gore!
are you really tall, Mr. Blue Sky?
Yeah, 6'4".
You
That's
look
tall. That's tall.
Fuck yeah, it's tall.
It's a hell of a lot of sky. Holy shit. All right.
More like
so-
Mr. Touch the Sky. Am I right,
Oh.
everybody?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Ooh. Where my
Mr.
dogs
Blue
at?
Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, play us some music, some soft under music.
Mm-hmm. Can you
That's
guys hear
beautiful.
that?
Dinner music. Yes, like low dinner music. That's what our show
Oh,
features.
perfect.
So like we're all here at dinner. You have a drink. I have my coffee because it's
Play something from American History X.
No, don't play anything
Oh, sorry.
like that's not original. Just play soft dinner music.
No, just do the wrestling theme music trick where you don't, like Diamond Dallas Page. You didn't come out the Smells Like Teen Spirit. He had Jimmy Hart writing a ripoff of Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, next week we'll write some rip-off songs, but this week we just want soft dinner music because we're just talking. And look at that. That's it. Give it like a glass of wine, Dr. Harley, or
Good
I-
for a stoner stream.
up. I think somebody's coming in. Does
There
it
goes
go-
the phone.
guys.
By the way.
By the way, Deb. By the way.
Just have Big W come on. He can do like the perfect
I
impression.
think Rocco does a good one too. He's waving to me, so I'm gonna give him a proper. Let's see, we'll give him a proper intro music thing, cause I like all the way I like having all this music. Let's see, we'll do this one. Ready? We're gonna get him in. Oh, I took myself away. There we go. Hi, Jake.
What's
How are
up?
you? Good
Hello.
to see you.
By the way,
Good to
Hughezy's leaving. You know what? By the way, Hughezy's a piece of shit.
Why?
Why?
Oh, good, I'm back.
I don't-
You're
I
back.
know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tuesday. Where was his
If
music?
I was a
He
piece of
left.
shit.
He left. I didn't
If
even
I was a
dump
piece
him.
of shit, I'd be on Jake's fingers.
Oh yeah, no. Isn't that
That
blood?
was a bloody good shit joke.
It's just it's just the blood and the skin of the hemorrhoid that comes off through excessive scratching.
Oh, all right. I think I know what's coming up here. Dan, $2. Thank you so much.
By the way,
Hey,
If we
Deb,
could just-
play yesterday's Doom clip of Karmic X. I think I know what's coming here. I did watch this.
It was great. It was
Was this
great.
the
If it's the
one
one that I'm thinking of, I came
Is it
in
the
at
one where I'm gonna like shit on Clodfather and
Yep.
Crumbum's gonna lick it up and this? It was disgusting but
Yep.
great.
Man.
Yep.
Yes.
I came in at the end. I was so impressed with how just foul he was. I was like, this is the shit that me and my friends used to say. No one ever goes on the air and says this shit that I hadn't
Alright.
sent in a super chat forever, and I had to send him something. 'Cause I was
saw
so
it, and
happy.
I was like, I'm watching it right, and I'm going, really? You're bringing schmoises?
I didn't know what. It's like snowing your silver dollar nipples.
silver dollar pink nipples.
Just
I'm not a man.
prolapsing out of your
All right.
chest and twisting.
All right, don't give it away anymore. Let me find it. Let me bring Jake in. Jake is waving here. So we'll bring him in and I'll find it. And you guys talk and I'll find it, okay?
All right.
Hi, Jake. By the way.
By the way,
How you
by the way,
doing,
Hughezy, what did you
Jake?
think about Not a Champions?
About
did you
what,
think
hon?
About Not a Champions with that show that they did over in Saudi, Hughezy.
Oh, that's a Hughezy question. Hughezy keeps going away when you come on.
Well, I'll answer that. I watched it, Jake. I thought it was okay, but I thought they kind of wrestled in slow motion like it was a house show.
All the females had. Here's the thing: because of the Saudi.
They
Because
had to
Saudis
be covered.
had to be covered because of the rules and regulations. But the reason why I was asking Hughezy is because he works for two professional. He works for Conan and Disco. Yeah. By the way, did you get that food last week that you said you was going to, Dr. Harley?
Did I get what?
That food you said you was going to when you take that stuff off.
Did you also get that prescription for me?
No, that food.
I can't remember if I went out to eat or not, to be honest with you. I've got problems, Jake. I can't remember shit.
Yeah.
I can remember stories from 20 years ago like they happened yesterday, but I really can't remember what happened
That's called
yesterday.
dementia.
Yes, thank God. I'll forget that you told me that, though, but you'll have to remind me later.
Hey, by the way, a lot of the super chats of this show is going to. I think Deb is backstage.
I am all the super chats. 100% of the gross, not the net, the gross will go to Ski Mask's dad
family.
toward and his family toward a headstone. So please give out
Did he
some
have
super
insurance?
chats.
Did he have life insurance? Did he have insurance?
I don't know. I really don't know. He's a young guy, so maybe not. So I do have the
You know,
clip from Doom. Yeah, I'm gonna play the clip from Doom. So let me try to present that. Hopefully, I can do the clip. Let's see. We do clip. Share screen. Blah blah blah. All right, window. We're gonna do window. Hopefully, you guys can hear this.
Deb, did you see that Joey and JBX is fighting?
No, but I guess Quadfather showed it today. Did he? He kind of teased it out yesterday. I did not see it. We could play that too if you like.
They're doing
I'm
bum
gonna put
fights
this
again.
Doom thing on. It's kind of dirty, so
Oh, my.
it's very dirty. And
Oh,
Mr.
my.
Blue, if you could play some nice soft music underneath this, that'd be awesome. All right,
How's
here
the
we go.
volume? Is it like low enough? So
Yes, it's
background.
a perfect volume. I'm gonna add
Yeah,
it.
it's perfect background.
All right, here we go. We got Doom. All right,
Oh, there we go.
hold on, I gotta make it bigger. Okay, is that bigger? I don't know.
Doom.
Doom, ready? Can you guys see this? All right.
Yeah. Can't hear it. Muted.
Muted.
All right, that's not good. I know I'm not good with the clippies. Hold on. Let me put that on the other screen.
Well, the sound isn't that important, is it?
Hey! You showed the link. You just showed the link.
That's all right. We get dropping.
Yeah, she's got to approve them to come on, so it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, and if we get drop-ins, that's okay. Deb, share the tab. Okay, let me try this again.
Share the tab. Share the tab.
Add the
not
stage. Let me see. Is it there?
Should I share it instead?
You could share it. Yeah, that'd be good.
Wait,
Is Dan
but I don't have the
backstage?
video. Dun, dun.
Am
Oh,
I
there
here?
it is.
Oh, there
Is
I am.
that the video, the one he sent?
It's,
No, that's.
It
a
says
different one.
Cormac X has a graphic vision for what Pat Dixon should do. It's Quadfather's mouth. So, don't share
Man.
screen, he says. Okay.
Share
let
the
me
tab, not the screen.
All right, let me try this again. Let me take it away.
Mm-hmm.
Stop screen. Okay. Usually gone. Usually don't. Why don't usually want to be with you, Jake? I don't know.
Because
Okay, shit.
here's the thing. I don't know why he hates me. I was a wrestling fan. He's just one of those people that he's just one of those Scottish pussies.
All right. Let me see if we can get this to play.
Yeah, he's so Scottish and lame.
Very
Scottish.
Scottish.
It's me from
Irish.
Scotland.
He's from Scotland.
All right, I'm
eh?
gonna try it again. Ready?
All right, here we go.
By the way, Jerry Shephardini's more
Muted.
Scottish than you. Muted.
That's because he's actually from Scotland, Jake.
What? So, hey, Hughezy, what did you think about non-champions?
No one cares.
You're It's still muted.
Can you guys hear it? No.
No,
All right.
muted.
I think Dan is here. Maybe Dan could share it for me. I don't know why I can't do these clips.
I just have to
Hi,
find the
Dan.
video.
Hey, Dan.
The doom.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey Dan, can you share it for me? I don't know why I can't do it here.
He's not here.
All right. It's good though. It is good.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Hughezy.
I'm fine.
You work for two. You work. What do you think about AAA going to WWE?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I have this thing now. I think I can share.
Hughezy, you hear what I'm saying, or do you have
No.
me blog like you do on Twitter?
All right.
Yep.
I'll try it again. Hold on a sec. You guys talking
Okay,
amongst
I'm gonna
yourself?
present.
All right, table.
all right.
I'm putting you through a table when I see you, Hughezy.
I'd like to see that. Let's do some dabble wrestling. Wouldn't you? We like DWO.
Get a gun chainsaw involved.
All right, so Mr. Blue has sent it to me, so I'm gonna add it. Okay,
Okay.
play that, Mr. Blue Sky.
EA Sports.
Yes, it
Yeah,
works.
somebody knows how to
All right.
do it.
Nice podcast. Stupid $3. Pat uses quad's mouth like a fleshlight. Well, there is truth to that. Pat enjoys the angle where he stands. If he stands at the right angle and there's, the ever smiling quad father. Oh yeah.
You can't even make this shit up.
Quadfather is such a fucking goon idiot.
Like Hughezy.
Pat Dixon stands near Quadfather,
Good one.
realizes his head is perfectly aligned with his cock, and Pat Dixon's like, well, hey, Quadfather, you seem to be a good fan of me. You went after
faggot.
that karmic dude who's been talking mad about me. I think you deserve to have my cock in your mouth. And Quad's like, oh, yeah. He likes to rock around to feel some sort of life.
Yeah.
Pat Dixon, that's what he enjoys. He's got some unchecked hostility. So he looks at Quadfather's mouth and he sees a vagina. Or his idea of a vagina.
Like what
at the
Hughezy
time.
does to Carl Hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's transformative,
No,
Yes.
don't make that joke, Hughezy.
What joke?
The Jake fucks kids.
Yeah, well, he messes them up.
All right.
He's cooler than
Hey,
that.
I'm not even gonna respond to that.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Jake.
That's
Bye.
right.
No, I'm not even leaving.
com-
I'm just gonna let.
Yeah,
See ya.
let him look stupid instead.
Yeah, because
Time. But Pat Dixon won't fuck anything. If you look at some pictures and you flip Quadfather's mouth sideways,
Flip it.
it's very fuckable. So Pat Dixon looked at that and said, let's fuck some mouth. Looked at Quadfather and said, yeah. Because, Pat Dixon was strung out after his Addy roll. So he was laying down. He looked at
Hey,
Quadfather's
he's not
mouth.
gonna Addy roll away from me. I'm gonna fuck
hey,
that mouth.
sorry, Deb, about these jokes. I wasn't trying to make any jokes.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You can make jokes. That's
No,
Okay,
I
so
wasn't.
my
I'm not
takeaway-
trying, but he's making jokes about me doing kids.
Yeah, but don't. And onward.
All right, you know what?
And then,
I'll talk to you later. Deb.
Quadfather.
No, I
No,
don't
no.
want you to go. Stay.
No, stay.
Rocking back and
Hughezy,
forth
Don't
in
worry.
his chair.
Kick
No.
Hughezy, or I'm leaving.
No.
I'll go.
No, stay
Leave.
easy. We'll all get,
No,
we all
stay.
get along. Let's all
Stay.
get along. Let's watch.
Leave. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Why
Bye.
can't,
All right, Jake.
no wonder
you
why
can come
there's
back.
wars
Hey,
in
Jesus.
Good.
the world. So we
All
kept
right.
the autistic feller and kicked the other guy?
I didn't kick
Yeah.
anybody. I'm watching the. I'm gonna
Oh.
watch the clip here.
Dixon is
So.
fucking the living shit out of his face. Pat Dixon, you should be ashamed.
Okay, so my takeaway from this is that he thinks Quad has a fuckable mouth.
Well, he does.
I mean, we gotta zoom in. Is there a good picture where we can, check it out for ourselves?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I
If
think
you
that,
really have the
I think the
motivation.
Quad would be into it because on his Brunch stream, he randomly changed whatever the conversation was into men having oral sex. So
Yeah.
I don't know what Quad's done in the past, but I think he wants to suck more dicks.
Absolutely. Dicks and butts and everything.
There you
Dicks
go.
Insider.
Quad
Mhm.
like that. But Quad welcomed it. And I'm not one to discriminate on what they consider intimacy. I'm not one to discriminate. Why would I shit on that? If that's their idea of intimacy, have to it. By cracky. Not me. I'm not gonna shit on that.
He's very quotable.
But I digress. So Pat Dixon,
Inaudible.
meanwhile, he's fucking the shit out of Quad's mouth, right? Sorry to get back into the story so abruptly.
Is he doing the
Quad's
aristocrats joke?
You know how Quad likes to rock? It's because he has phantom
Baby
feelings. He likes to rock in his chair, right? He rocks in his chair because he has phantom feelings of Pat Dixon fucking the shit out of his mouth.
His
It's
legs
an
almost
awful-
reactivated
it
from
is,
the
yeah.
sensual pleasure of
Quad
the
father
cock.
taking it between
Quad rocks.
his
It rolls.
lips. Hey, below the equator, Quad father can't get shit done. But his mouth is still fucking yapping. And he's got to keep that yap going. So he works it on Pat Dixon's dick. Oh, yeah, Quad. You got an excellent mouth. Yes, Quad father. Your mouth is quite excellent.
Oh, yeah.
That karma.
I'm going to tell the
all of
paper about this. The paper.
Shame you don't look like David Bowie. You remind me a lot of Felicia. Who's
Crime. I didn't get to do this earlier.
yeah.
Right,
I don't
while
even
he's
drink anymore.
fucking Quad's mouth, he's discussing me. That pig.
Yeah, tell you that
He's
tongue's not
talking about
paralyzed.
me. Yeah, I have a feeling I watch on Dr. Phil because I like to fuck quadriplegics in the mouth, and I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm Pat Dixon.
I'm Pat Dixon. I'm fucking a mouth. Look at me, Pat Dixon, fucking a mouth. The mouth of a man in a wheelchair. Can you believe
Yeah, and
it?
I'm Pat Dixon.
I'm Pat Dixon.
Yeah. Hey, I've got an impression for you, everybody. See if you can guess who this is. I'm Pat Dixon.
Oh,
That's
is
good.
it Taz?
It ain't Pat. You're smart, Mr. Blue Sky. I like you. You're tall, you're smart, you can play the piano. You got a mic that looks
So,
sexy. Let's fuck your mic.
You're gonna fuck your mouth like it's trapped in a wheelchair beside a quad father in his secular attitude.
Fuck my mouth. Fuck your mouth.
I might even fuck my mouth. There's so many mouths to fuck in the Stabbleverse.
Yeah. We need to get mouth on mouth sex.
When you get off on that, is that when you mouth off?
I was never happier to have my tonsillectomy than I was fucking all these hot Dabbleverse, veiny, blood clot filled cocks.
You know what? Adam Bush is gonna do like a video about us all being gay now.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm Pat Dixon.
I'm
And I like to try to
I'm Pat
understand what
Dixon,
the
and
fuck's wrong with me. Because I have the weird intimacy issues at Quad Park. Like, yeah, you make absolute perfect sense there, Quad.
I have weird
Where are
intimacy.
you? I need to fuck your mouth too. That's what Pat Dixon says and does. I don't know if
How did he find out all this information?
From the dirt sheets.
Yes.
From Dave Meltzer.
Infowars.
These
Hey,
fucking days are over.
we still didn't see Eric Bischoff now. I still want to.
I
If
know.
somebody's got that, drop that into present.
I sent it to you in the private chat. That's
I
the
think when he's
YouTube link.
holding the camera watching
private chat.
Quad
Look
get
at
his
that.
face
Okay.
fucked by Bat Dixon while Crumb Bum
Holy shit, he's ripped.
is
Wow.
admiring it from
Jeez.
afar while stroking his dick.
Oh, you guys do remember that he used to write pornos. Scripts.
Karmic
Oh.
or Eric Bischoff?
The Karmic.
Hey, well, he did say he worked in porno, and you know he had some involvement in that. And he's been writing it for years.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Yeah,
Dr.
so this
Harley,
is it.
Yes.
if Eric Bischoff wrote a porno, it would be called the NWOW. The four
Yes.
horse cocks.
Well, I mean, the NWO did pretty much use porno music, so yeah.
Hey,
And then
premium
spray
set-
NWO on your back and come.
Harley Premium says is the shouty. I'm assuming this is to you.
Yeah, I
is
think
the
so.
To
shouty
me?
Marilyn Manson person a student of the Dave Sarah School of Comedy?
I flunked out. I'm sorry. I'm just not a very good student of
You
anything.
didn't graduate.
I did not graduate.
That's-
I couldn't even pay off the professors.
That's embarrassing.
That's why he lives in his parents' house because of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Porno name
guys.
I like is Indiana Jones.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Ooh.
I know a good porno name. Three
Schmiel was
Men and a
stroking
Little
his
Nitty.
I used to always
Or-
think of different names, like you know how roller derby people like get these weird names. So
Granny does anal.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
I had
Steve Hardon.
Urethra Franklin was my favorite.
Hey, Harley,
And then
can I pitch you?
Salmonella is a good one.
Harley, can I pitch you my wrestling character idea?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, it was secretly gay Steve Austin, and instead of 316, he's 69 24/7, and he wears hot denim short pants, and he crashes two dicks together on the ropes and pours them on him. And his finishing move is the tombstone, but he picks them up and he just falls backwards. And he loses every match. So even though he loses, he still wins. He loses with a smile on his face. He's like, hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. It's the gay basher against us.
I always thought the infinite I'm reversing the tombstone pile driver would be like the greatest just like gay finishing move of all time, where they just keep flipping backward and flipping backward.
So
Yeah,
Pello,
that'll be,
Pello,
if they did that in the Royal Rumble and they had like 20 men all trying to tombstone each other at the same time, and they're all just lying on the floor wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of gay though that they're just dancing together.
there was a porn star called Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had to change it when the real Arnold sued him. That's funny.
Oh Lord.
Deborah.
Oh no.
That's a good one. Thank you.
You know, the
Glovichetta.
ironic thing is that if Arnold started today, they would never let him use his surname because of the second half of his name.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh
And also-
my. Yeah.
And also
they-
his dad was a Nazi.
Yeah, but they also had bad stuff about him.
Yeah,
as well.
I've heard that there was some bad stuff in his past
Yeah, but
too.
I'm just trying to stick up for him.
Talk with
Anywho,
the camcorder,
Dan,
one
roll
of
the
those
clip.
old-fashioned ones, watching Quadfather get his mouth fucked
Oh
by
yeah.
Matt Dixon. Didn't you hear about that, Mr. Digress? Yeah. Word on the street. Unfortunate, disturbing that men would actually carry on like this. What's wrong with this world? but that's the rumor.
I'm Pat Dixon,
That
and I'm looking for a
children
wheelchair mount the
creating
fuck.
pornography, gay porn of Quadfather and Pat Dixon. They should be ashamed, allegedly.
But who's this crumb bum that randomly got, friendly fire from all this?
Oh, Crumbum? He's the... I don't know how to describe him. Crumbum describes him well, I think.
Okay.
So what started the Karmic and Quad feud?
I don't know. I have zero idea.
Guess there's a mark.
So which side of the Dixon-Brennan line do you guys live?
I'm more of a Dixon kind of girl.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to get into a wheelchair and turn my mouth sideways for Pat Dixon myself, so yeah.
Yeah, boy. Take your hat off. Check for now.
He's walked away with, clown mouth on his popsicle a few times.
Fix your pizza, or finish your pizza slice, and then come on over here and suck my dick.
Oh my god, it's like he's in the room.
Quadriplegics get
Why?
their
Because of
face
all the
fucked
ramps?
beyond recognition.
Yeah, and also all the screens and that.
That's why Quadfather has that weird rocking motion, and he's all giggly, because it reminds of the time he got his face fucked. Because he's got to make extra money, Times are tough. Quadfather works hard. Letting that fucking cock slip between his throat.
Quad isn't gay though. Quad isn't gay. He just got raped in the face.
But suppose if it's going to happen to you in the face, to be the best place to get raped.
Yeah, I mean, if you had the choice, if the rapist is in the room, it's like, I'm gonna rape you. There's no way out of it. But
yeah, and
it
also
could be
you
in
can
the
just
butt.
bite. You can just bite his pecker.
True. Or
Yeah,
you can just suck his dick and say, no, they forced me to do it, so I'm not gay.
Yes.
Yeah, they forced me
plausible
to.
deniability. Quad learned that from the CIA.
I was too scared to
His
bite.
muscles are tight because his asshole doesn't work anymore.
Oh no.
So he keeps that, level.
He had too much anal sex.
His butthole doesn't work anymore, and I
His
took
asshole
off
doesn't
his.
work anymore.
I took off his colostomy bag and I started peeling off the meat so I could stick it into the hole into his stomach. And I rocked back and forth because, as you know, he rocks back and forth in his chair. And I don't know why my impression's changing to a bad Ireland Scotland
You sound like
impression,
a
but it
pirate.
is.
Or this is
Our matey and Pat Dixon's just fucking away at the hole where the colostomy bag once gently laid. And now
You
Our
use the
matey.
colostomy
set of
bag.
skills.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna come.
He uses the
Already.
colostomy bag on his tent, and it gets him hard as a rock for quad.
I understand that Pat Dixon uses colostomy bags as
Don't you
condoms when he visits
understand?
the streets of San Francisco.
Oh no.
Pat Dixon got a pube stuck in one of Quad's spokes.
And now it doesn't roll the right way anymore.
Just like his arsehole.
Oh, no rolling of the ass, no.
Yeah. Pat Dixon left Quad's mouth and ass so badly fucked up that they both wish they were his neck now.
Dixon sends colostomy bags to Tass.
Yeah, and he's so gay.
Pat Dixon's so gay that he's not only got a dick in his ass, he's got a dick in his name.
Hey, I'm Pat Dixon and I'm gay.
I'm Pat Dixon. I'm Pat Dixon. I need a wheelchair colostomy bed. Private fuck, please.
Hey, Quad can sit still because he sits on a shit dildo.
He's rocking back and forth, he is.
He's so
Ay,
gay
ay,
that
ay.
he fucks men.
Yeah.
He likes to look at men.
Roll the clip, Dan. Shut them all up. Roll the clip.
Yeah, Dan rolled the fucking clip.
I mean,
Roll the quad.
if Quadfather is crying, that ain't tears. That's jizz. I mean, he's backed up. It's coming out of his pores at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
Quadfather.
goddamn, he Pat
just being
Dixon's full
ensconced.
If he's in a
quads mouth.
wheelchair, how is he ass up?
Oh, he just-
He has no chance to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, and he's about to go, Pat Dixon full quad mothers full of so much cum that it looked like his teeth were melting.
Hey, Quad, roll up. We're talking shit.
Yeah.
Come on,
The
Ming.
roll of his life.
Roll indeed.
I say, ensconced in jizz. And if his chair can be just take on some of that jism, he'll be a better man for it. Because it means that the masculine nature of being a half man sitting in a chair, the chair.
Not only is he like in a wheelchair, he's a dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah. What he lacks in walking, he makes up for in cock.
He's a half man.
An inanimate object with gears and shit, and spindles and all that. Finally knows what it feels like to feel like a man, because it felt what. I'm just implying that the feel. Well,
he likes to feel men.
What's the feeling of a hot cock?
You know what? It's so funny because even he's laughing
goes into
at
Batman.
this. It's so over the top.
Rachel, delete that photograph of me and Pat Dixon.
Rachel.
Rachel, if anybody asks, tell people that I fucked you so they don't know that I'm gay.
He's a manly man. Yeah, he is. He's
He is a man-
from the
manly
Valley
man.
Girly men.
let's move away. Let's back up.
That's
and
Chad.
Let's get out of that
He's like Valley Girl man.
idea that an inanimate object can feel manly when it's ensconced in jism. Because we know
Ensconced
that
in jism, I love
Quadfather's
it.
chair is just glistening in fucking jizz and probably shit. He probably has men's shit on him. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe that's another Pat Dixon exploit. Squatting over Quadfather's smiling face as he shits down his throat. Have you ever thought
He
about
Vince
that
McMahon's
before?
Oh, when do we get to the Shmuel silver dollar?
We're
and
almost
nipples?
there.
Oh. And Crumbum, you got to throw poor Crumbum.
This
in
is
there.
all
Like,
gold. There's no reason to be impatient. This is a once
this is
in a
great.
lifetime.
This is great, and I'm watching this last night. Who was showing it last night?
I'm Pat Dixon and I'm gay.
I just gotta say this. I was so sick of seeing people all over the Dabbleverse going, I can't believe someone would talk like this. I'm like, motherfucker, I've talked like this my entire life. I just wasn't on the air doing it. I fully fucking admit to being completely disgusting and talking about men shitting on men and fucking all their holes. I don't care. I admit it. Everybody else that was like, I'm deep. I cannot believe the words that came out of his mouth. Oh, you're all just a bunch of liars.
You know what, Harley? I admire the creativity. I totally admire it, and
I'm more into racism and stuff.
Well, we all are into racism.
I'm listening.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's the deal with black people?
I don't know. They're not
All right.
worth it.
All right, let's Dan roll the clip. We're
Roll
gonna hear
the
the
clip.
rest. We're gonna hear about Crumba.
Has that ever crossed our mind that maybe Dixon likes to shit in Pat or
In Pat Dixon. Wait, not
Quadfather's
him.
mouth? You should be ashamed, Pat Dixon. You're too busy fucking Quad's face into oblivion and shitting on his face.
Into Oblivion and then into Skyrim.
Ah,
You know, Dixon likes to stand on the handlebars of the wheelchair.
handlebars of the
straddle
wheelchair. I
himself
love
just
that.
right. As Quadfather's smiling face. When Quadfather gets really excited, when he gets excited, he rocks.
He's rocking.
When he has his face fucked, that's the only time he isn't talking over everyone.
Oh shit!
So it might become liability.
This guy.
So there's
Oh,
Shots fired.
yeah.
Shots fired from Norway.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, and it was
That's
a joke.
okay. No
was a-
apologies here. No
Oh,
apologies. I got to deal with
insurance
Jake.
papers have to be signed.
Oh,
I apologize to
was-
him.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
chased him off.
You want me?
Yeah.
You want me to leave?
No.
No,
No.
no, no,
No.
no.
Okay.
and
I'm
NDAs
only
and all that shit.
joking here. But Jake, I gotta smooth it over with Jake.
We
He got
had our
offended
minute.
I think by Hughezy, he took off.
We donated to UNICEF earlier. We don't need to donate again. We're good. We're good.
The time to make sure that
So, do you use the UNICEF bathrooms?
No.
No.
No, we use the white people bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
I piss in a can in my car, and that's when I'm at the house.
I only pee in the shower.
I only pee in other people's showers, not my
Oh
own.
no.
I'm gonna pee in Harley Quinn's shower.
Well, that's why I have it.
nobody gets hurt. And we got to
Isn't
make
it
sure the
gay?
chair is in a break position.
Yeah.
So anyway, Pat Nixon is standing hovered over Quadfather's chair, getting ready to take a big greasy shit. And by the way,
Ew, a big
Pat Nixon
greasy
likes those
shit.
southern
Ugh.
ribs. So
That's like Chipotle.
Or
Ugh.
no, that's like Italian shit.
Nick at Fort Wayne, tell the clown to turn down his audio.
All right.
more specific.
One of us. How about now? Are we?
Oh, yeah.
Is it too
You
loud?
can't just say the
too
clown.
low?
We're all
Yeah.
clowns.
Yeah.
Well,
That Dixon doesn't stop until Quad's face looks like the back of my chair.
Oh.
all right. Dr. Harley, say a couple words. I want to make sure Nick approves, really, so the audience knows if our audio is fucked up. Let's see.
Okay. Is my audio just fine as we listen to this classic clip of Carmich talking about
Yeah.
hot jism flowing from Pat Dixon onto a wheelchair manned by
Yeah.
the Quadfather?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's okay now.
I think so. We're not audio
Those
experts
shits are-
here,
We are
so,
not
but
experts in
we'll
shit
do
or
our
fuck.
best to. We'll do our best when we get complaints. We'll do our best. Nick is.
Oh yeah, when he yells.
Nick is
it's go-
talking about when he yells, he blows out the audio. Just don't scream into the mic. That's how's it
Yeah,
gonna be
when you
hard.
scream, you have to go like this.
Harley's a screamer. I'm learning that. Harley's a screamer.
I hear black people. Yeah,
Does
that's
it
what you
pop-
say.
Yeah.
When I scream, does it like pop like the old Kevin headset or something? Because I always thought that was charming.
That is kind of charming in a
Yeah.
way. It was like
Well,
all crackly and poppy.
It's more
and-
scary than charming
Oh,
with all the makeup and that.
All right. Let's watch the rest of the clip.
Okay, Dan, hit play.
gonna be nasty and probably, sting in the eyes, I'm guessing. So he enjoys ribs and collard greens and all that fucking gross shit. So Quadfire's gonna be waiting with bated breath
Ribs and
for
collard
a
greens.
nasty southern Pat Nixon shit to hit him right in the face. How could you, Quadfire?
You know what makes it so funny too? He's saying all of this about a guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, well, yeah, but it helps because it's self-imposed in a wheelchair. So it's
Yeah.
not like he was the victim of a drive-by. He was the victim of a
Yeah.
poorly timed Campbell.
Right.
I did ask
right.
him that if he could turn back time and stuff, would he do it again?
if I could turn back time,
And he said no.
if I could
He would.
find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onward.
How
Onward.
could you turn
Inward.
into such a vile, shit-covered half-man? You should be ashamed. There's no shame in this world. That's the problem.
Shame in this world.
While these rumors circulate about these
Well,
tawdry
okay, so just because he's shameless, that doesn't mean that there's no shame in the world.
True. I'm still
Fucking-
waiting for like the silver
Yeah.
dollar nipples with Shmuel and Crumbum.
Yeah, I want
somehow
Shmuel
involved.
to get some shit too.
Like Shmuel, like we're getting to the end of this, and I'm like, where's the Shmuel and the Crumbum
Yeah.
stuff? I watched this
Yeah.
last night, and I'm like, what?
And no one's
Crumbum
gayer than
in?
Crumbum and Shmuel.
Crumbum was supposed to be on today. Where are you, Crumbum?
Yeah, Crumbum.
Jeez, Crumbum bailed on me last week, and then the next day he was on BYB, and I was like, really, Crumbum?
Yeah, he's so gay as crumbs in his fucking asshole.
Cumbum, I'm mad at Cumbum now. I'll be right
Crusty
back.
crumbs.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I gotta get an Amazon package.
Oh, she's
Okay.
working.
Well, while she's gone,
Yes, I'm working.
while she's gone, we were pointing out earlier that we could visibly see her vibrator collection and her wardrobe. Oh, she's back.
Yeah.
No, she's not. Cooking tips
Yeah.
muted.
Oh. You're muted.
Deb, you're muted, Deb. It's even got the sign by your name.
I heard that.
Oh.
By the way,
We were just
the
joking.
vibrator's in the drawer. By the way,
Deb,
by
what
the
would
way.
what would Mommy say if she heard us talking about her?
You know, talk about me or Ray DeVito. We don't like that. Fuck you, Hughezy. I'm done with you.
Ray DeVito.
He loves when I do Mammy. I haven't done her
I
in a while.
love that you call her Mammy too.
I hope you liked it, Hughezy, because I haven't done her in a while, so I was a little bit rusty
Yeah.
on that.
No one's done her in a while.
Ooh.
Oh, you know you call me old. I fucked Mr. Kid. Everything. I fuck Ray. I fuck Kevin Brennan. Fuck So I'm not old, okay? No.
I fuck her,
No.
and I fuck Pat Dixon, and I fuck Quad's mouth, and I
And all the colostomy bags.
So
yes.
I fucking took a shit on Ray when I was
I
fucking
took
her.
a shit on Ray. I took a shit on Kevin Brennan. I took a shit on Belgium, Jersey.
And Tuna Town.
I shit all over the tuna. I shit all over the can. The supermarket. That's
So
the
no,
that's
no,
the best
no, no,
impression
no,
I
no.
can do.
No,
Can poo
Hughezy.
attitude.
No, Hughezy. I don't take no shit from you, fucking Irish sausage man.
Ray DeVito says, "Oh no, you didn't."
I bought
Oh,
Ray
no, you
DeVito
didn't.
a jacket because he was cold. Not because he wanted to look good, because he was cold. And I felt sorry for him. So fuck you, Hughezy.
Is that why you fucked him too?
Yes.
Even when the shit comes out, Shmuel really gets excited.
Oh, here it
He
comes.
sees that Pat Dixon's gonna shit on Quadfather's face.
So it's a
gonna-
James Hetfield stage
Shmuel's
band.
gonna fucking
Yeah.
take Crumbum's little half-ass mustache and rub his asshole into it, and Crumbum will accept it gladly. And the camera's going to be a little shaky, so the movement as he's trying to capture Quad getting shit on by Pat Dixon is going to be a little disorientating for Shmuel's quadriplegic shit-covered cum-guzzling video collection. So Shmuel knows that, so he's got to
Wait a minute.
stabilize his arm.
So does that mean that Quad's collection is covered in shit, or the cum porn that Quad loves also includes shit?
I took it as like the already existing video collection would be covered in shit. That's how I interpreted
I don't know the
this.
ins and outs of it. Good one, Kumia.
While he's filming this, while he's rubbing his shitty asshole into Crumbum's fucking piddly, creepy mustache. I mean, have you thought about that? Where that mustache has been?
No, I don't want to think about it.
Things
I do.
that one man should not
I
experience.
was actually earlier on
Are you
today
happy
thinking,
I'm
where's this
drinking Crown?
mustache been?
Oh,
Yeah.
please tell me when you find out.
And where was it before he had it?
In mommy's fart box. Yeah.
There's so much room.
Oh no, you're dead.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, Joe, no, you didn't. I tell you, Ray DeVito, ain't no play. I bought him a jacket. I bought him a bed. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I buy
All
him
right.
condom.
I bought him Grumbum too.
Yeah,
Alright?
but condoms are for fucking pussies.
No, Crumbum. I bought him Crumb.
I buy him a black person. Dave's
no.
going to be talking like this all day now.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done her in a while, done her voice in a while, so it's kind of fun.
She's gonna be talking like Razor Ramon the rest of the day.
I think so.
Hey, Chico,
But in my jacket,
you wanna fuck Ray DeVito, man?
Man,
I'll cut you up if you don't.
carve you.
I will cut you, Juicy.
Yeah.
I'm Ray
I'll
DeVito's
knife crime
manager.
you to hell.
No, Juicy. You don't make fun of Ray DeVito.
You're a juicy.
Juicy.
And you're a juicy. Huh? Dixon, I'm
Yeah.
Dixon.
Yeah,
I'm a
shitty.
faggot.
All double versus a pussy waiting to get fucked.
Fucked.
Oh no, Mr. Blue. I come to Norway. I get
Oh,
you
no.
too.
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck about you, Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Benny Vlog.
Yeah, represent. You have to. You have to give me some RESP kicks. Then the rest of the. Yeah.
Mr. Blue Sky, I hired you to play piano, soft piano
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
on
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
know,
yeah. There
What
you go.
happened? What
Hey,
happened?
Dan is gonna press play
what
too.
happened?
Dan is gonna press play on the video.
All right.
Are you happy, motherfuckers?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Dixon, shame
Dixon.
abounds.
Dixon butts and farts.
Godfather, to allow that happening. Yeah, but why would you allow this in your home? They have to go to Quadfather's place to do all this shit. You should be ashamed, Quadfather, to allow Pat
Yeah.
Dixon to shit on your face.
Yeah, you should go to everyone's house and do it. Why do we always have to be at Quad's house?
Well,
Like,
because
that's
quad, because we don't have ramps in the rest of ours.
Oh yeah.
He's the only
Yeah.
ripping
Yeah,
Jason
if I'm
Bourne.
gonna
Yeah, but
bring
do you-
Quad, if I'm gonna let Quad come to my house to shit, I don't have to carry him upstairs before and after.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It'll
the
look
ramps and
bad.
stuff. Does he really have to do tricks all the time? Like, why does that's insane?
Because Pat Dixon fucked over 100 women, according to Pat Dixon. So he's got to kick things up a notch. Can't get enough.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a fake
shit up.
fucking ambiance. That's a very specific ambiance.
Why is the why is the text of the channel written in a foreign language? Bill
What?
Medlem, an Abner.
Oh yeah, I'm foreign.
Oh, I thought it was Dan was doing this.
Oh yeah, no, that was just a bit. I'm
Oh.
Dan.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're very
Really?
smart.
Godfathers.
You're smart. Oh no, Jesus Christ. Now, they're gonna. dude, the crosstalk, is this the crosstalk I'm hearing about? When they talk about Jesus Christ?
Oh Jesus God! You made me think about the joke. How dare you?
Chair
All right,
afterwards
let's
to
play the
clean up.
rest, and we'll
Well, there
talk
must be a
amongst
lot of plastic
ourselves.
on the floor for Quadfather to enjoy that activity. You know what I mean?
Hit the follow button. Hit the
Damn
like
it.
button.
Hit the follow
Okay,
button. Hit
Doom,
the
you're
likes.
gone again.
Oh,
That's it. I'm so
yeah. Who
sick of
cares
you
about the
anyway.
credits?
Let's go. Doom knows, and everybody
Turn
else
it off
knows.
now. We don't
Turn
care.
it off. I don't care about the credits.
But
Yeah.
hit the like button.
No, that's not that's not a way to get people to do that. Having Gino tell you, like
God,
it doesn't work
no.
on his
Oh.
channel. It doesn't work anywhere. I think.
Man, whenever I'm thinking about Karmix and like the way he's speaking in these things, I keep thinking it's like Vince McMahon doing an impression of Nick Nolte, and it's like, yeah, you have Smule Buckman, and he's operating a charter plane, and he has Crumbun push Quadfather into this charter plane to Antarctica. So Pat Dixon can fuck him in the snow while looking up and the jizz of the Aurora Borealis. And that's what goes through my mind whenever he's speaking in that way.
So where does like having like a vivid imagination and schizophrenia, like where does it one begin and end? And
Nobody knows.
yeah.
R.I.P. Brian Wilson.
That's
Yes.
right. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
By the
Brian
way,
Wilson. Yo.
By the way, if you
My
would
swimmer.
like to super chat, we are donating 100% of the gross, not the net, and we do know the difference, to Ski Mask's family, and we're going to match that too on our own. On our own. So I appreciate the super chats we got earlier, so that's awesome. So that's my
Super
biggie
chat
beggy.
is just a normal
my beggy
chat
thing.
that takes off his glasses.
A super chat,
Superman.
he has a cape. A super chat
Yeah.
has a cape, and they fly.
Hey, I'm
oh,
Dork
look at that.
Ken.
You're a super chat. Harley, you're a super chat.
Yay, it's my secret identity.
Harley Nor.
You know what? Crumbum stood me up today. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Something else here. Wait.
I told you it was gay.
Okay. So somebody sent me Ski Mask obituary. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to. Okay.
Shackleford. What a gay name.
Yeah.
It's a cool name. I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked it. So
Yeah, I
it says
liked it
Kevin
too.
Thomas Shackelford, 30, passed away unexpectedly on June 16, 2025 in Galveston, Texas. That's a great place to die.
I hope he pulls
Honestly,
through.
Oh yeah.
He was born in Tyler, Texas on February. I love that he was born on February 11th. I'm a February birthday. I'm a couple days away from him. So
I love
it's
that they
awesome.
said passed away unexpectedly. It's like, was it really that unexpected?
Was it really that unexpected when Chad had a
Yeah,
Deadpool
there was a-
going?
When there's a
There was a
Deadpool, yeah.
Deadpool in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Chad Zumach would never try to cash in.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He
Absolutely
gotta pay
not.
Out. He got to pay out. He got to pay.
He did the only right
Doolittle.
thing, though. He took all the money and never did anything else.
So,
It's like, I can't do it. It's illegal, so I'm just going to keep the money. And
Just keep it.
Yeah. What do you
Oh my-
think I'm going to do? No.
yeah.
I'm too
I'm gonna
busy
keep
doing
the money.
voiceover work for Keanu Reeves movies. I don't have time.
Yes.
all right. Play
Sorry,
some
but-
soft music while I read
Yeah,
his
we
story,
keep
please.
interrupting.
Mr. Blue, play some nice soft underlying music. Kevin grew up in Tyler, Texas, and graduated from White House High School. Afterwards, he surprised everyone and moved to Alaska to work at a fishery. Kevin had various passions, including comedy, handyman tasks, and working anywhere near a boat. He was a bright and loving soul who touched countless lives with his infectious laugh and witty humor. He is survived by his parents, Tom and Vicky Shackelford, Jennifer Shackelford, and Dwayne Staples. He had a black brother? Fuck. Dwayne Staples.
No wonder he drank.
All brothers are black.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah,
Brothers?
I love his witty humor, such as pulling out his dick and yelling the N-word at
Well,
strangers.
you know what? If I was a dude, I'd pull out my ball bag right now to honor him and yell the N-word. But Kevin Staples, sisters Brittany Staples and Jessica Garrison, girlfriend Emily Gray, and grandparents Jean Bain, niece June Garrison, and nephew Jack Garrison. He is preceded in death by grandparents Carolyn and it looks like C.T. Shackelford. A visitation will be held at Cottle Funeral Home in Troop, Texas on June 27th from 6 to 8 p.m. A graveside service will be held on June 28th at 10 a.m. at Mixon Cemetery. He will be laid to rest next to his favorite person, Carolyn Shackelford. That was his grandma, I believe. The family would like to thank all his friends and family for the outpouring of support during this challenging time. Pallbearers will be Austin Davis, Joe Kaiser, Nick Blanton, Paul Duncan, Alden Muchnick, and Vinny Cash. Vinny Cash, we all know Vinny Cash. He's an awesome guy. Arrangements are under the direction of Cottle Funeral Home. So that's that. So. What are you laughing at? I read that real serious and shit. What are you guys laughing at, man? Or at least.
Well, I just love it that if they say, and now as we bow our heads, we will have a moment of Ski Mask pulling his dick out of, in memoriam of all these times with him on shows, showing his dick and doing coke and.
That obituary did just like Ski Mask. He kind of died at the end.
Yeah, well, most people do. You know?
You know what? Ski Mask was a good soul. We loved him.
He was even younger.
We really
than
did.
Me.
He was honestly my favorite person pre-Dabbleverse and into the Dabbleverse. I think he'd kind of be pissed if you said he was the first Dabbleverse death because he never wanted to be associated with this pile of shit that we're in.
I would say he would be the first Dabbleverse death.
Okay.
The first guy to die because of the Dabbleverse.
No. We all died
Dabbleverse
inside.
killed him.
Well, Mr. Kill Everything bores you to death, but Ski Mask just unfortunately died to death.
Yeah, but Bobby P, though. Did anyone know Bobby P?
No.
That's right.
I do know of Bobby P, but he was kind of, I hate to say this, so insignificant.
And it's not the guy that sits and smokes and that he's still alive.
That's Bobby Nick, you know. Yeah. So,
for now.
God bless Ski Mask. Like I said, before we end today, any super chats you send, we will send gross, not net. We know the difference. We will send the gross to Steve's
one's gross
family.
and one's not.
Yes, and the not is what people get. Like Kevin, he's like, I don't want the net, the gross, the numbers. Where is Kevin? Where is Kevin? Here he is.
Oh yeah, you should do the quad bit with him too.
With this doll?
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting fucked by Quad. I'm Kevin, and I'm gay.
I'm Kevin.
I like the
I'm Kevin, and
Shriners
Pat
hat
Dixon is
on
gay.
Hughezy.
Wait, what? Huh?
The Shriners.
Wait, are you wearing a Chinaman hat?
That's the Fez. I went to see Madness last week, and they did some drinking.
Oh, nice.
Looks like you have a lamp on your head.
I do. It's probably culturally offensive now.
The net is gross, but not as gross as a balloon knot.
What do you call the women that are from? Are they Chinaman women?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they're called laundrettes.
Yeah, or trannies.
Jesus.
Jeez Louise, we don't say that. We're very trans friendly and we love our trans.
Let's go around the room and remind everybody of our pronouns.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
bi-cell.
Bye, Sal.
my pronouns are eat, shit, die.
Okay, thank you. And Harley, your pronouns.
Yeah, clown AIDS.
And come.
Oh yeah, yes, that too.
Hello.
Come!
That looks like the hats the Russian bears when they ride wear when they ride unicycles. That is funny.
Yep,
What?
I just like to officially state that I am rooting for Putin. Let's go!
Yes.
Woo! That reminds
We're
me
not
of,
putting up with Ukraine anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ukraine to come into my country anymore, you bunch of cunts.
Hey, have
This
some
is like-
poutine,
Oh.
you Canadian twats.
That looks like the hat. Remember, like in the U.S., they show these commercials for Shriners Hospital, and they talk about the adorable blanket that you get if you donate. Do you know that, Harley? That's a U.S. commercial.
God,
Adorable blanket.
it's sparking a memory, but I can't
and the
really
kid is
describe
like
it any
50.
better than that.
The kid is
Yeah.
like 50 now in a wheelchair, and he talks
Yeah.
about the blanket, and you donate and everything. So
Pat Dixon would shit in Quad's mouth and use a Shriner's blanket to clean up the overspill while he was jerking off.
And Quadfather's chair broke down, and they had to get a second chair just to have more jizz and fecal matter all over.
They were able to, but we're doing it like Vince. They were able to use that cum to clean up and to stick together a new chair.
It was me, Austin. It was me, Austin. It was me all along that jacked off in the Quadfather's hot, crippled face.
They were shaking it everywhere.
All right, Harley, I think we're going to get going. I think we've, done what we can do.
We've done what we can do. The healing has started, everybody.
So, Harley, let's have your plugs.
Well, yeah, if they're not rolling, I don't even remember where I'm at. I'm on Twitter, Dr. Harley Quinn 2. And from there, you can see my really...
You guys like Vegas, or what do you guys do in Vegas? Anything good? Comped. Everything's comped.